Alright guys, welcome to the rarest thing ever on this stream, summoning. We're aiming for 3 close counters. This is the ideal banner to do it because it's a 3-unit focus banner. Jafar there sharing does not mathematically impact my chances of getting Takumi. Let's get started. The close counters are aimed for a +10 Cecilia, a +10 Male Morgan, and a +10 Soth. All projects that I want to use in one way or another. Cecilia is overdue. She's also a teacher. She's also one of my favorite FE6 characters and actually one of my most powerful heroes I used when I first started playing Fire Emblem Heroes. So I'm going to give her the credit she deserves. If we don't see colorless, we'll pull blue for Shanna. I don't know what I would do with Shanna. 360 orbs is about the mathematical average to get 3 Takumis and 3 Jafars. So let's hope we meet the averages. Let's go. Well, we got an archer. Apparently he's the finest archer. It's not the one I'm looking for though. I wouldn't mind too much on getting any of the good colorless fodder though. And I'm really looking for Soths. So if we get... like, Soths are just as good as getting Takumi in my opinion. If I can pick up Soths, I'm gonna be really happy. If I can pick up Legalds for attack tactic, that'll be really good. If I can pull Nanos for dry defense, that's good. If I can pull Kaze for attack smoke, I'm also gonna be happy with that. And of course, we don't get any colorless. So here comes the random Shanna. No, it's just a May. That's alright. Shanna will just basically be slaying lance fodder. And that's what I'm looking at. That should raise our pity rate. Give us some pineapples. Save us some orbs. Gotcha. Do it. Oh, look who it is. Oh, yes. Oh. Is this how we're gonna start? Is this how it begins? Oh, this is how it begins. Okay. Well, we're not raising the pity rate, but that's okay. We already have a +1 Jafar before I even started summoning, and I don't mind Jafar. He's gonna be merged up. If I get tons of Jafars, I can't be... I'll check IVs at the end of the summoning session. But Maz... Here we go. It's okay, if I get all, if I get a lot of Jafars, I can't be upset. He's a good meta unit coming into the new arena. He's a great arena assault check. He's great for Grand Conquest. He's a good unit now. And he's the only unit combined with Wind Sweep and his special Refine that can attack all units except dragons for free. So that's a really strong niche for him. And well, maybe he won't be 5-star exclusive forever. Hone speed 3. You know what else he has 3 of? 3 fingers. Because those 2 on his hip right there, those 2 fingers look like they're stuck together. Let me repeat myself, because some people don't understand how this works. So, when a unit shares color, you don't have a lower chance of getting the other focus unit. they're not splitting the share, okay, the focus color, because I'm going to see this a lot, whether it's through YouTube or Twitch chat. When a unit is sharing focus, the odds of getting the unit is not lowered, okay? You need to spend over 1,000 orbs to notice that. What's happened so far is I haven't even met the average amount of orbs to get Takumi yet. I would need to spend at least about 100 before I see a Takumi, so I'm not reaching that. But I'm probably in about the 5 or 10 percentile of people who get too many Jafars. That's what's happening right now. You got to consider their mathematical averages as separate. If I was pulling on Takumi later on the 15th, I would just not get Jafars at all, and it would still take about the same amount of orbs to get Takumi. So far, we haven't got any premium fodder from Colorless, but I wouldn't consider our pulls from Colorless too bad either. Things like Felicia and Bowbreaker from Setsuna, potentially Guard Bow, all fine additions. Bum, 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 bum. Some of you might ask me, why don't I wait for... There we go, Dry Defense is nice. Some of you might ask me, like, why am I not waiting for a legendary banner with Takumi? Actually, I am. Because 3 close counters isn't enough for how many units and I want to actually build. Honestly, like, Jafar himself is a good close counter user. There's a lot of other units that want close counter. I mean, Legendary Lyn and Lucina can use it pretty well as well. So if you like to sub out Laws of Decay, for instance, even max scoring and such. So when Takumi does show up on the Legendary banner, I'll still be pulling there anyways to get F Grimo merges and Takumi, which could happen at the end of this month with the Legendary banner. We don't know. Either way, I'm specifically targeting. There's a good close counter user. Not that I really care about Robin too much. You can't have enough close counters, just like how you can't have enough distant counters. The fodder is premium. It's one of the things I highly recommend people pull for. This is about as good as it gets for your orb costs to get the specific fodder. Stuff like Steady Breath, distant counter, close counter. That's a good pull. Stuff like close counter, distant counter, steady breath, wrath. These are skills, bold fighter and vengeful fighter even, are skills worth pulling for to complete the builds of your most precious units. It's generally not worth it to pull for new skills because we don't know whether they'll end up on like being demoted or end up on seals. So for example, tactic skills were premium at first, but now they're pretty much on 4-star units, they're on seals, they're kind of readily available, and that's why skills like attack, defense link, or just link skills in general, even feints, we could start seeing them on seals maybe in a few months, and that's why I don't like look at new skills on these banners and be like, whoa, I gotta get that skill. Because in a few months we'll know whether this is considered a premium skill by Intelligent Systems or not. And there it is. First one. You know what I haven't done as well? So I'm going to do this right now because I'm going to forget if I don't. I actually farmed HM on Takumi to 5k and I forgot to take his feathers last time. I'm not going to make the same mistake. Give me your feathers, buddy. Give me. Because I foddered him off for close counter last time. So not this time. So it's about the average. Actually, I beat the average. 80 orbs for a Takumi is not bad at all. So far, we're doing really well. We haven't even seen any colorless from the 5-star pool that isn't a focus unit yet. Okay, that's really good. Really happy with that pull. That's as good as a Takumi for me. As good as a 5-star. And not because I want life and death, but because I actually want a plus N Soth. This would be a good circle if I cared about Shanna. So we need 2 more Takumis. Let's hope we can save some orbs and not end up spending everything. So far, we're meeting the average. Three-star colorless units. The best 3-star colorless unit I can think of would actually be Kaze, which we haven't seen yet. Show us some Kazes. Hey, it's the Cheesius. She's yellow. She's made of cheese. So yeah, Klein is also a pretty good one in the 3-star pool, but I have already over 10 Kleins, so oh, there he is. Good fodder so far. I'm hoping I can see a Galt. Some more Soats wouldn't be bad. Colas is not as bad as it once was. I don't even consider it the worst pool anymore. I think green is the worst pool right now. If you've seen my barracks management for green video, check it out on my channel, of course. A lot of the units in the green are not really worth keeping around. Good thing we got Libra demoted recently. That gives us spur attack res, which is actually a pretty good skill, and woe gun in there. So at least that finally happened, because their last demote was like Bowie from a long time ago, and he's pretty good fodder as well, with Renewal, Ignis, and Earth Boost all being there with Gronel as well. But generally speaking, green is pretty bad, and colorless is like hit and miss. You get a lot of misses, but you also get some really good royalty skills as well. Just green is like consistently bad. And some more cheese. So yeah, some people might ask me like, what about colorless barracks management? If I pull enough colorless even today, I might be making that video soon. Or maybe if the legendary banner is enticing to pull colorless, then that'll be a good opportunity for me to release a colorless barracks management video. But I have a lot of slots today, so I do not think that I'll be making the video like today or anytime soon. You guys can look forward to it maybe in a few weeks. Legendary banners have been quite disappointing on colorless, and I've been waiting for Takumi to show up there for a while. He showed up once. They're kind of like holding back on it, giving us stuff like Elise, Innis for instance, who don't really carry too much good fodder. So far, we've gotten 2 Jafars and a Takumi, or is it 3 Jafars? Our orbs have been... they're going. I don't really want to spend all of them, but I'm expected to. So this is like the miss of colorless, right? This is the miss of colorless. Get it? The miss of colorless? This guy's got renewal on him, which is okay. So okay, we are about 140 orbs down and 1 Takumi and 2 Jafars, so that's not too bad. We would need to go at about 200 orbs before I'd start expecting another Takumi. If I get it earlier than that, then we'll be in a good spot. And there's some more misses. Basically you hit a healer and you're like kind of sad. It ends up just being feathers. Colorless barracks management will just be like, send home all your healers or merge them at 4 stars. and then they'll be like, keep Legault, keep Soth, keep Klein, keep Kaze, and that's like it, right? It's pretty obvious how you should deal with colorless. This isn't too bad though. Darting Blow 3 and Ardent Sacrifice, like this is fine. What's not fine is the fact that she doesn't have a bowstring. She has a bowstring in her regular art, and then she doesn't have a bowstring here. What happened with this? That is what's not okay. All of a sudden you go to the special art and the bowstring appears. 3.75%, getting up there. And some more misses. Azama has pain though. So the thing with colorless healers is if you want to build out all your healers, that's what healers are good for because they share skills to each other. But once you've built all your healers, then they're pretty much feathers. Oh. We still haven't seen a Legault though. We've seen some Kazes, we've seen a Soth. Give us some more Soths. Some more Soths would be beautiful right about now. Can't complain with that, right? Attack Smoke is a very good skill. Especially for a unit that wants to solo a bunch of stuff. So, Kaze himself is actually a really good unit. For those of you that might be considering to build him, he has increased BST. He's got an exceptional res and a decent attack stat, unlike Felicia. Felicia's really good too, though. They're both really good. But Attack Smoke is generally what I'm going to be using on my Asker trio. Kagro is good as well. Should daggers ever become in the meta, unless they're colored. If unit's HP is greater than 50% against a colorless dagger foe, well, thanks Intelligent Systems. I'm glad you made her fodder even more useless. But she is the one unit that comes with Reprisal and Poison Dagger Plus, which also needs some help. 4% yet? Not yet. What is this? And it does say that for bows as well. So if colored bows or colored daggers ever become an issue, there's not going to be like an actual counter for it. Okay. Okay, so we're spending quite a few orbs now. We're at about 180 orbs or so. And we're expected to see another Takumi or a Jafar by now. Knowing me, it's probably a Jafar. Or just more cheese. I'm actually scared of hitting blue here. With the pity rate being increased, I kind of don't want to hit blue. If I want a random pity break, it has to be green. So I'm actually going to go with green here. Good pity breaks from other colors, the best one's green, generally speaking. Red has some pretty poor pity breaks though, with stuff like Luke and Saber. Well, they're not bad. They have something of value, but I don't want to be hitting a Shanna or a random. I don't really like the blue focuses either. The chicken's not bad. Oh, okay. Hello. There's an attack tactic. Took us about 180 orbs to see one. I like his stance. Most of the daggers do like a little like crouch, but he's actually standing upright. Alright, let's try to keep our pity break intact. Give us like a circle with 5 colorless. The dream? Okay, pity rate's still intact. Getting decent fodder though. I mean, it's like 50% good fodder, 50% not so good fodder. 4.25, yeah, I gotta avoid that. Now we're getting dangerous. I wouldn't even pull full circle even if I break my pity rate. Unless it's over 5%. Awesome. 2 already. We need 1 more and we're done. Yeah, 4.25 doesn't doesn't really impact me enough to keep going for the circle. Let's try to get one more Takumi and get out of here. Save some orbs. It's about the average so far. In fact, we're gonna be reaching about 300 orbs, and then probably get one more Jafar and one more Takumi. But if we hit the Takumi first, then we won't see the Jafar. I'm not too impressed with Gaius. Give us a Takumi. Let's get out of here. I'm done. Take it and win. I'm out. Save the orbs. Walk away happy. Easy. What IVs did we get for these Takumis? It looks like we ended up with plus attack minus speed Takumi. I'm not going to keep any. It doesn't really matter to me what Takumis I got. I guess I'll pick up Vengeance. Let's double check our IVs on Morgan and Soth. Plus defense minus HP Morgan. And this should be plus attack minus HP Soth. Plus attack minus HP is a really good IV for Soth when you want him to be part of an infantry pulse team, since he has the highest attack out of all the daggers.